I don't think you guys understand that STDs and HIVs and herpes is running rampant throughout the United States right now. It's actually running rampant, and it's running rampant in the young generation. And guys, I'm glad I'm out the streets. I'm glad the streets are not for me. They're not for me. I'm 100% healthy man. I'm 100% healthy. And what's going on in these streets right now with how they're passing around herpes like it's a game, like it's a joke, is crazy. Have you guys seen Houston, Texas HIV rates in young men and women? Have you guys seen it? I am afraid to sleep with anyone else. I'm not even going to do it. It's not even a thought. It will not happen. It will not happen, because the risk that you run just to sleep with someone that you thought was pretty can ruin your entire life. You guys, make sure you drop a like on this video. I really appreciate it. Subscribe, comment, share. Do it all right now, and let's dive right in.
Let me know if I'm in the wrong for this, because I really don't think I am. 2 weeks ago, I went out with my friends. I left my group of friends. I went up to the bar to go get a drink. There was a group of guys standing next to me. I overheard these guys talking. One of them, I looked him in the face and I saw that he had like sores all over his mouth, and it was exactly what I was thinking it was. And I heard him say to his friend that it was the H word. I don't know if I can say it on here, but he confirmed that it was that. I heard him like laughing with his friends saying like, I bet I can still get a girl to make out with me even when I have an outbreak going on. All of his friends were like, I bet you can't, like no girl is gonna kiss you with all of that on your mouth. And he was like, I just won't tell them. Like, I'll just gaslight them and tell them that it's just pimples. Like, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. If you have an STD, you have to disclose that. I don't think you can just not tell somebody that. You also should tell them. That's just mean. That just like honestly really pissed me off, because I was like, how is he just like not gonna tell an innocent girl who's into him that he has this going on? I eventually saw him making out with a girl like over in the corner of the bar, and I was like, oh my god, I just like, I feel so bad for her, and now I know, and I'm just like, I don't want him to get away with that, because that's just like not cool. He walked away and I went up to her and
Yeah, so, you know, when I grew up, you guys, you know, we called it the cooties. You guys remember the cooties? Yeah, people had cooties, man. You had the itch. You had cooties. I can't, right? I can't. And him, you know, I have nothing against people that might be carrying these type of diseases or anything. I don't. I truly don't. Just don't come near me. That's it. I have the right to be that way, right? It's not like I'm being rude or anything. Just don't come near me. You know, I always had the thought that, you know, if you have any type of disease like that, from HIV to herpes, anything in between, you breathe near me, I'm probably going to get sick. I had that thought where if you coughed, sneezed, or anything like that near me, I am done. I'm done. Tombstone me. I'm done. I've always had that thought. You guys, I still carry that to this day. If I'm inside of Target or if I'm shopping for groceries and someone sneezes or coughs and I'm behind them in line, I kid you not, I hold my breath. I kid you not, I hold my breath. I truly do. And I will back out of the line and go to a different line. I am that type of germaphobe, man. I don't play. I don't play. Don't sneeze near me and don't cough near me at all. So if you have bumps on your mouth or anything like that, I'm out of there. I'm gone. Gone.
I was just talking to her and I asked if she made out with him, and she was like, yeah, I was kind of concerned about the stuff on his mouth, but he told me that it was just pimples and that it wasn't an STD. And I said, girl, I was sitting at the bar and I heard him talking to his friends and they were betting on if he can get a girl to make out with him when he has that going on. She was so disgusted. Her and her friends like got up and left, and he came back up to me because I was sitting at the table where the girls were at, and he asked where the girls went, and I told him, I overheard you saying to your friends that you have an outbreak going on and you weren't going to tell a girl that you made out with them that you have that. Him and his friends started cussing me out, saying like I had no business doing that. I shouldn't have told that girl. That wasn't my place to tell her, but it was his place to tell her, and he didn't. And I wasn't just going to sit around and watch that happen to her. Like, I genuinely don't know what she can do now, but she deserves to know before it went any further. Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut, because like, I don't know how she can fix that. Maybe I just put fear in her that like she didn't need, but it's his responsibility to tell her that.
It truly is. You know, it truly is his responsibility. But One thing we got to learn from this situation, you guys, when you're out at the bar, when you are out having drinks with your girls, with the fellas, do not swap saliva with anyone. You don't even know this person and you're going to make out with them and you don't even know them. You guys got to stop being hoes in these streets, man. You truly got to stop being hoes. You got to stop. At some point, you got to say, okay, my health matters, man. I don't even know you. I'm not going to put my lips and swap spit with you, man. It's just not going to happen. But so many people nowadays are so, the way the world is, it's all for a gratifying moment. You know, with the guy with the bumps on his mouth, he did this for a gratifying moment to show his boys that he can make out with a girl even with an outbreak. And in her stance, she probably was thinking, well, hell, I have low self-esteem. A guy came up to me and asked to make out and I did it. What the fuck? You don't do that. You don't do that. Like, isn't one night stands dead? Is it dead by now? Or you guys are still doing that? Do you know the STD rates go up? They don't go down, right? They don't. It's not like the STDs just slowly disappear and no one has it ever. No, the rates go up. So if you're clubbing, if you're bar scening, if you're doing all of that, guys, it is not going to be good for you. It's not going to. It's not going to be good. You know, when I was going to the clubs and such and all that good jazz, you know, to be honest, you guys, I hate to say it, but I could count on one hand how many one night stands I've had where I just met someone and yeah, things happen, you know, it happens. I can count on one hand how many times that's happened, but as in going to the club every week, trying to find a new woman every week, trying to sleep with a new woman every week. That just was never me. That was never me. But I have friends that truthfully did that. And to this day, I think they are carrying every disease under the book. And they're not even really my friends anymore, to be honest, because, you know, a lot of people look at me like, oh, man, you changed, man, you changed. And it wasn't the money. It wasn't the money at all. It was just, I realized stupidity. I realized some of the dumb things that I was doing too, you know? But on this note, some people just don't learn. And I guess it could be like a young thing where you have to go through this phase of letting your body free to anyone and everyone. And then you realize once you're an adult that was one of the worst moves that you can make. I don't know. Maybe I'm right or wrong. You guys let me know in the comments. Am I right about that? Or is people still one night standing? You guys, I did a Google search and HIV is crazy in Texas right now. It's crazy. It's to the point where I don't want to go there. I don't want to eat at the restaurants. I don't want to go there at all. I don't want to go there. It's running rampant. It's running rampant. I don't want to go there. I'm good. And I'm glad I'm out of the club scene. You guys, I advise you to stay out the club scene too, because it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Especially if you're in a relationship, man. You bring some hot dick home and now you're done. Or some hot cat home. She got the swollen blue waffle cat. It's over with. It's over.